Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be discussing the attributes and traits of an individual born with the moon in Capricorn. So when the moon comes to the 10th house, the moon is meeting Saturn. It is meeting authority, it is meeting accomplishment, it is meeting ambition, drive, success, and the moon here has to work. And when the moon is in the 10th house, it is in opposition with its original home. The moon's original house is Cancer, so when the moon moves into Capricorn in the birth chart, it basically shows a really big opposition between the internal world and the external world, and how there's always the inner back and forth, either putting too much energy in work and not enough energy at home. The moon and Saturn together, though, can actually make a lot of things happen. When the energy of the moon and Saturn are involved, the emotional self is then put into kind of like a closure. The expression of the emotions do not flow out as well as it would if the moon were in the 4th house or in Cancer. It's more difficult for the moon to find ways of expressing its emotional nature because the moon is in a practically earth-oriented sign. So the emotional body is then kind of like restricted or restrained or uniformed, more so like these are individuals that will kind of like, make very practical decisions in life, whether it be concerning their security, their home, their family. This is the energy more so of the moon in Capricorn. The tarot card that correlates with this energy is the 2 of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite deck, designed by Pamela Colin-Smith. Now, this is about a juggler. The juggler is weighing 2 of his coins back and forth, and he's also tiptoeing while all of this is happening, and there's waters in the background. This is the whole theme of this card. This is the 2 of Pentacles, juggling 2 different types of lives or 2 different types of emotional situations, earthy situations. This is a moon placement that has to learn things very hard sometimes, and it also has to do things the correct way. So if you have a moon in Capricorn, usually you have like an inner parent or an inner guide. The parents or guardians of the individual with a moon in Capricorn could have been very stern, strict, older, younger. The individual may have had to grow up earlier than they wanted to, or they could have also been very spoiled, or their parent or whoever was taking care of them provided everything that this individual needed. So there tends to be this this kind of clash sometimes, like I said, with the 2 of Pentacles, this back and forth of when the moon in Capricorn reaches the Saturn return, which is when Saturn comes back basically to Capricorn at the top of the chart. This is kind of more so at the age of 29. This is more so when the moon in Capricorn native reaches this stage of either breakdown or breakthrough in their life, whether it's emotionally, whether it's something personally or professionally that they've been working on. So you do want to check the aspects that your natal moon in Capricorn is making. So, what aspects, what planets are also talking to the moon in Capricorn. This can tell a lot about how your natural energy is going to flow when you're doing certain things in certain areas of your life. So tips and tidbits for moon and Capricorn. So you're going to be very, very goal oriented. You're going to be very money conscious and practical with the way that you approach life. I would say try to find a balance. If you can find an earthy activity to get your hands on, so that you're not always focused on work and that you have a craft that you're good at as well. Try to find groups or at least 1 or 2 things that you think that you enjoy, and that maybe you can meet like-minded individuals, whether it's something having to do with just being an entrepreneur or a business owner, or just learning about how to make money in different ways or in areas that you love. This can really help you, and it can push you to move more, because this energy tends to sometimes suffer with depression and feeling low self-esteem, and these kind of activities, these things you involve yourself with, in the long run will help you, because it will help you to socialize and not feel so isolated at times with your energy. So this is my interpretation for the moon in Capricorn. If you resonate and you enjoyed this video, you can always email me at aquilaastrology if you'd like to book a personal reading. So thank you guys, and enjoy life.